Hi guys, today we're gonna talk about ranging rook plus climbing silver once again, but this time we're gonna explore how to stop it and you are black. For white, 7-1 is an optimal position for this king, so he will likely to develop this silver next, and you should complete your castle and go to for 8. Silver develops, king to for 9, and silver develops. Now this line is shut, so you can exchange pawns. If you move back to 8-6, he can develop the silver to 4-5, right? So you can annoy him by rook to 8-5. And now this square is protected by the rook, so 3-5 is the only square for this silver to go to if he wants to keep moving. Then you can complete castling. This might be scary for some, but you can simply accept. No. Instead, you can win the silver because it's loose, right? This promotion looks good, but it's okay. You can simply kick the dragon out of your camp, then you can promote your dragon. For white, there is no way to chase your dragon away, so you are fine. Next candidate for white would be bishop to 4-4, but you can simply offer bishop exchange. He has to accept it. Knight recaptures, and bishop to 5-5 is possible. We studied a similar position in the previous video, but in this case, this square is protected by 4 pieces, so you are fine. You can simply protect the knight by silver to 7-8, and there is no follow-up for white. If he can't develop his silver, knight to 3-3 might be the last option. And once again, you can open up this diagonal after go to 5-8, and he would go for Ishida style to reactivate this bishop, but it's okay. And there is no point for you to keep your rook on the second rank, so rook to 8-6 is a good idea. Oops, sorry. And he would push this pawn to put more pressure on your defense. Then you can push this pawn, and if he pushes this pawn once again, then you can start attacking by pawn to 1-5. Pawn recaptures and lance recaptures, and this lance seems to be dead, but that's okay. You can simply take it. He has to recapture, then bishop promotion on 3-3. Now this silver and the bishop are not working, and next horse 1-1 is great, and taking this lance is almost guaranteed. And he can also promote his rook on 1-8, but you can drop pawn on 1-9 to chase the dragon, so it's okay. The presence of the horse is so strong, so black is fine. So you should always remember this position, and all the way back to this position. It's also possible for white to push this pawn to shift his focus on the second file, but it's okay. His attack is slowing down since this bishop isn't working, and you can once again open up this diagonal. and silver develops. If he pushes this pawn now, then silver to 4-5 is great. Since this bishop is loose, he cannot take your silver, otherwise he's gonna lose it, right? If he pushes his pawn to 4-4 to prevent this silver from moving forward, then you can push this pawn this time. If he takes it, pawn to 3-6 is great. You can just sacrifice the one. If takes it, pawn to 3-7, he has to move back, then you can take it. And no matter which pieces he moves to recapture your silver, you can drop it on 2-3, forking these major pieces, right? So you're going to be better. But even if he goes back, that should be fine. You can put more pressure on these two pieces, and there is nowhere for this rook to go to, right? And since this square is only protected by the silver, it seems reasonable to drop a pawn on 3-5 to attack this square, but that's okay because you can give up one pawn to invite this attack. After this exchange, you can drop a pawn, and this square is only place for this rook to go back to, but again you can drop this silver on 2-3. So either way you're going to be fine. And as we learned right here, taking this pawn was a good idea. So he might do something else, for example like this, to use this silver. Then rook to 6-5 is great. He will take this pawn, rook recaptures, then pawn drop, then rook to 6-8. Now black is in the pretty defensive position, but black has more options, whereas white attack is kind of halted because your defense is pretty solid. Even if bishop moves forward to 1-3, you still have initiative because the bishop is going to be still ineffective, and flat minnow is weak against the frontal assault, so he will have to play some more defensive move in order to prepare for your attack. So you should be fine. Okay, all the way back to this position. It's also possible for white to push this pawn to focus on the central file. This time you can just open up this diagonal because it's blocked. You can just keep castling. Then silver to 4-5. Then you can open up this diagonal because he cannot play pawn to 5-6, right? Because it's loose. So bishop to 4-4 looks good. And again, you need to move your rook back to 8-6 for more efficiency. And knight to 3-3 might be a good idea, but then pawn to 7-5 is even better because next pawn push to 4-6 to kick this silver is great, but again white can't move forward anymore because your defense is great like this. And if he moves back, then this pawn drop is awesome, right? If he takes it, rook recaptures, forking this. It's not actually forking, but you can threaten to take this silver, also to drop a pawn on a3. So you're going to be fine. Alright, that's all. Somebody told me that this particular style is called Sugai style because he talks about it a lot and played it first. But anyway, this is incredibly effective, and also you can stop it if you take proper steps. You can go both way now, right? And you are many steps ahead of your rivals who have no idea and officially becoming a master of a Sugai style. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, thanks for watching and your support, and see you all guys next time. Bye.